Carmen and I'm on a journey. So if you are new to my channel, I focus on all of my home organization and weight loss goals while dealing with PCOS. But today I am focusing on organizing my pantry, as that was part of my February organization goals. So I went for my monthly grocery shopping, and currently there is no space to put all of the new groceries. So I thought, let's get cracking. Firstly, let me show you what we are working with. If you watched my going gluten and dairy free for the first time video, you would remember that I briefly showed my pantry when I just redid it with these beautiful glass jars and the labels, and it looked perfect. But as time went by, things got moved around and the pantry just was not practical. Yes, it looks beautiful with the jars all lined up in one row, but I don't really use almond flour or coconut sugar every single day, so I have to organize it more practically today. So first off, I'm going to take out everything, clean the cupboards, categorize all of the products, and then decide how I'm going to organize it. Okay, so this is everything that was inside of the pantry. A lot of goodies that needs a good space, and then also the new groceries that needs a home. So as mentioned before, I did go through my pantry 5 months ago and I decluttered a lot. So for today, there will not be a lot of decluttering, but if there is something that expired, I will get rid of it. Or if it's close to expiry, I will make sure I put it in the front so I use it before it expires. Let's clean this pantry. Firstly, I will vacuum, yes, vacuum the cupboard to just get most of the crumbs out with my little Crummy. It's a very cute small vacuum cleaner that is just awesome for like little crummy spills. Also, it's not very powerful, so you will not be able to vacuum up a big mess, but this is one of the many gadgets that I just love. All of the products are out and the cupboards are clean, I can start planning. So first off, I want to put all of the products into categories to visually see how many I have of each item. Everything is divided into categories: spreads, sauces, tins and cans, beverages, grains and soup powders, the oils and spray and cooks, and then cereals and baking goods. Now that it is all divided, I can clearly see how much space is needed for each category. But first, we need to measure. So I always measure a space before I organize it, so I know exactly what I'm working with. And remember to write it down. When you write down the measurements of your cupboard, you can always take that with to see which containers will work in your space. I did this previously as well when I planned a trip to go get storage containers. So I have a nice supply in my storage craft / supply room, which will be decluttered and organized in a future video. But for now, let me go get the goods. So first off, I've got this nice and long clear container that I got from Mr. Price Home if you are from South Africa. Also the square version. Then for some of the cereals, I got these beautiful glass cookie jars from Westpac, and these beautiful glass long containers. Just look how gorgeous. So some of these glass containers I actually bought to use in my scullery organization, but if I can use them now for a good purpose, then I can just go back and get some more containers, which I always, oh, I love container shopping. But I also like bulk buying. So I have a lot of stock of a few items, and I will firstly fill up the glass jars that already has labels. Someone also asked me if I still drink caffeine with PCOS, and yes, sometimes I drink normal coffee in the mornings, but mostly I drink decaf. So when my sister was living with us, she loves teas, so we had this jar of specialty tea and this random one for all the cappuccinos and stick coffees. So today I'm just gonna switch them around. If you put a variety of stick coffees in one glass jar, make sure that you can see all of the different types that's inside displayed on the outside. So Weet-Bix is Werner's favorite cereal for the mornings, and we always have at least 4 boxes in the pantry. I have tried to decant this into this cereal jar, but do you know how many of these little rectangular squares goes into this? Exactly 12. Why do I know this? Because I have been doing this every week for approximately 5 months, and by Thursday he anyway eats it out of the box. So I've decided to upgrade the jar, and I'm pretty sure at least 2 boxes will go in here. So firstly, I'm gonna go wash this, and then we're gonna see how many Weet-Bix can go into this cookie jar. I'm just quickly channeling my inner Khloe Kardashian. Almost 2 whole boxes. Werner also loves oats, and normally I would just cut one side of the box off and put the contents of 2 boxes in one box. But now I kind of think one of these square containers will really work nicely for all of the oats. These labels really struggle to get off, so I'm using my pan scraper to get the most off, and then I will soak it in warm soapy water. Okay, normally this works really well, but flippin' Mr. Price super glued this label on. So scratch that advice for this label. It is working, but it's taking a while. Part 2 coming in 3 weeks. So it's 5 hours later and the label is off. There's still some sticky residue, but I'm just gonna put that at the back. Honestly, I don't know what they used. Please leave me a comment down below on how you get rid of sticky residue, because I tried oil, I tried peanut butter, I tried Doom, I tried scrubbing it, I tried the pot scraper, and what the hell, Mr. Price? What the hell? So I don't really eat cereal in the morning, so it's easiest to put it on the top shelf where Werner can easily access it. Now I just want to see if it's possible to also put the stock of the cereal on the top shelf at the back. On the second row, I decided to put all of the beverages. So that's all the coffees, teas, milks, or not. Okay, so apparently we have load shedding and you won't be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so my plan of action in the dark is to get off the label, so I don't have to do that tomorrow. It's a new day and I'm ready to tackle the rest of this pantry. And I'm actually grateful the power went off, because it gave me time to clean all of the containers, to get off all of the labels. That was a job. But this morning my order from Happy Home came and I'm so excited because I ordered these on Monday and it's organization items for the pantry. So let me show you what I've got. Oh, it's so nicely packaged. So first off, I got these Lazy Susans that I'm not sure where I'm going to use yet, but we'll see what fits. And this 3-tiered shelf, which I'm planning on using for my cans, because I have a lot of canned food, and this is how I normally organize them. Today's plan of attack is to go on where I left off last night, and that is with the beverages. As you can see, I do have a bunch of backstock on extra coffee, extra tea, extra almond milk, and this is everything I want to put inside of the pantry that we actually use. So I think I'm gonna first see how all of this can fit in, and I might put the backstock at the bottom at the back. So I like the way it looks, but I do realize that we have too much coffee. It's good that I went through everything. It's not expired, so I'm not going to declutter it. I'm just not going to buy any more. So simplify my life by not going to the grocery store that often. And now that it's a little bit more visual, I'll be able to see that I don't have to buy more. It's honestly the same with all of the other products as well. There's just too much, but I'm not going to get rid of it. We are going to eat it over time because it's still fine. So check back in a few months to see if I have another pantry redo with a little less stuff. And it is done. I honestly can't believe that everything fit inside this pantry. What I've learned is that one, I have too many items. Now it's more visual, and next time I go to the grocery store, I will not buy extras because I will be able to see what I have before I go. And it's still a bit overflowing in there. I will definitely have a review in a few months' time to see what I should move around when there's less stuff. So without further ado, let's see the after. I'm just so thrilled with the results, so let's go for a little tour. On top is all of the cereals, and at the back of those beautiful jars is the backstock of the cereals. Unfortunately, you can't see my beautiful WeetBix piece of art, but here it is again. My favorite part of the cereal shelf. So I'm going to have to make a plan as to how we can bring this forward. Maybe when the other two smaller cereals is done. Then I'm just gonna buy WeetBix. He's gonna eat WeetBix forever. Then we have our beverage shelf. So in front is our tea and coffee that we use daily, and this is our beautiful Turbador rack of goodness. So if you've not tried Turbador coffee and you're living in South Africa, make a plan. Order it online, get it at your local grocery store, because this is amazing. They are amazing. At the back is again the backstock, all of the extra coffees, extra almond milks, and all of the hot chocolates. That's more of a winter drink. Then we have the dinner shelf. So this is all of my grains, oils, soup powders, and then this. This is life. Get yourself a Lazy Susan. Then we have all of my cans and another Lazy Susan for all of my spreads. And behind the spreads, I have extra grains that should be on the dinner shelf, but we'll get there. And then we have the two bottom shelves. Basically, they are all extras / backstock. So all of these beautiful clear containers that perfectly fit 3 in a row. Thank you, measuring. has all of the extras that when a container is empty, I can take it out and refill it. This shelf, it's basically the same. All of the backstock in the beautiful clear containers, but as a bit of a decoration, I put my gorgeous glass jars with the labels just to hide it a bit. And that's it. So that is my pantry organization and simplifying. Yes, it's not perfect, but remember, your house is basically a living organism. It moves and breathes with you. And yes, in literally an hour when I make dinner, it might not look exactly like this, but that's okay. I did my pantry 4 months ago, and I'm probably gonna do it again in a few months. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and it boosts my ego. And I would love to have you along my journey with simplifying, organizing my home, as well as losing a bit of weight. So that is my panty.